Who are you? I am born on soil of colonized lands, a flickering yearn to lay on home sands. Whispers of home, carried by winds I have never truly known.
I left St. Lucia when I was 14. It was a culture shock coming from St. Lucia. You have the cold, things were more open in terms of your space. When I came home after school, I could sit and eat fruits if it was in season. Here, very confined. And then I found school very, very difficult. The teaching method was very, very different. What I thought I knew when I was in St. Lucia, it all fell apart when I was in school here. It's a shock when you come from being a big fish in a little sea, as they say, and then you come to England and you're really a little fish in a big sea because you're just lost.
Yeah. But home is not here, and home is not there. It drifts between the seas and its shores, between memories and between loss, between all I think I am and all I think I should be. Because all around they sing their songs, their roots a melody that brightens souls. But my song feels broken, too distant to hear.
Finding a library, literally, I would say, saved my life. I would have ended up being a very unhappy, broken little girl. The space in my head became my home. I don't feel lonely, I don't feel less. I can just be. My sisters and I were left in Barbados by my mum. We didn't see her for 3 years. It was very difficult. Our parents told us we were not enough, because that's what they'd been told, because they were on a plantation. The purpose of that is to keep you down. You're too dark, your hair is awful, and you can't come into the office with your hair looking like that. I said to him, you know I'm black, right? This is how we do our hair. He said, no, not in here, you don't. We always feel we don't really belong. We don't belong in the Caribbean anymore, because when you go back, they'll tell you so. I mean, I paid for a British citizenship, and I have a British passport. But I also recognise they took it away from black people without a thought. It means nothing. There's no safety or security in that. But my sons who were born here, my whole thing has been saying to them, you were born here, this is yours.
Though I visited my friends and family back in Huntington, I would refer to it as back home. I don't feel like an outsider there. It's where I developed my earliest and fondest memories, where I developed my passion for music and DJing. It's where I feel the most free and at peace.
My dad has a lot of wisdom. My dad has taught me to always stay true to yourself, to always be the lion and not the tail, to always just be authentically yourself and not to let anyone change you. He's taught me just lifelong gems that have really just helped me in times of need and in times of difficulty. I don't think I actually laugh with anyone the way I laugh with my mum. My mum has also just introduced me to the best parts of my identity, culture that I connect to.
I was brought up in a household that made me very consciously aware the world operated and saw people through the lens of race. When I was really little, I suppose I've noticed how maybe things were when it was with my dad or when it was just with my mum. A vibe that you would maybe pick up sometimes. I do remember my dad sitting me down.
It doesn't matter what you feel, think, how you look. The white people out there would see you as black.
Just feeling like I shouldn't even have to now be like, oh, I deserve to be here because I'm half white. I might be in the black community feeling like, oh, I wonder what they think, and that would make me upset. But gradually I grew through that stage and then was proud of who I was, where I came from, and I am who I am.
My aunt is someone I've always looked up to. When I was younger, I'd ask her what her favourite colour was, and if it was green, and so was mine. But as I got older, things became less superficial, and I was more inspired by how spiritually aligned she was.
Maybe taking some like trees growing, or
Leash, if you ever do me at your age, I really tried to box myself in. That was my problem.
Yeah.
Every time I tried to label myself, it didn't work out, right? Because I've got a free spirit, and we all have a free spirit, really and truly. None of us are supposed to say, right, yes, I am this or I am that, because you just have to be you.
Yeah.
Like, in your authentic self, just be.
Exactly.
Yeah? With Caribbean culture, we're kind of like lost people, like in a sense, because I'm not saying we're lost, because a lot of culture, a lot of like great people come from the Caribbean, but in terms of togetherness, we're separated too much. And I find that hard because I miss that community and we needed that.
You make me laugh a lot, so that's good.
Home new to me. Home new to me is about my family.
Yeah.
I have Down syndrome. I love it, and sometimes I like doing dances, I like doing singing and all that stuff. All people have different disabilities. When people hurt your feelings, do some more breathing. It's okay to be this way.
Guyana as a nation, as a history, I've kind of almost deified in my head because of its ability, with I think a lot of people in this world, people are able to turn their homeland into God because that is where they learn about spirituality. That is where they go to when they're lost and confused about themselves. That studying, almost like scripture, creates an effect. Guyanese things have specifically influenced me and myself. If I don't know where to look, I will also look to Guyana. I need inspiration. Everything I can possibly get my hands on, especially as a diaspora person.
For me, home has never been one specific place. I consider myself to be a floater. I've always kind of like gravitated towards different places. For me, home is a feeling. Like London is not where I grew up, but I consider it my home, for example. You guys are the community I have been looking for and praying for. You feel listened to and heard. Just having this consistently as well is just so new to me.
Even when there was moments where I was feeling like different or othered, I think to like family parties when like all the family were like gathered around. That's like moments where I felt like really connected and like proud, and just seeing everyone dance, enjoy themselves.
My family understood being great for what it meant to be kind of being like British, so that's all I kind of understood and I was very comfortable in. But it changed a lot when I was exposed to new experiences. You know, the people that was more connected to families back home, family in Jamaica.
So I grew up with my grandparents down south of the Philippines. I lived there for about 9 years of my life. But moving to the UK was very, very difficult. I felt very lost and confused. I had to live with my parents after that change up for a very long time. I thought home was a place where the sun shines every day, where the mango drops relentlessly. I missed it very much, and I still do every day. I made friends in secondary school, all came from different backgrounds. This made me feel less alone. Home is also a feeling. you're able to be vulnerable with one another. It's a precious thing, and we should hold on to it. I think about what it would have been like if I grew up then.
Yeah.
I think we should just focus on the present, because I'm still very much grateful for everything.
I feel like another reason why I can't connect to my family so well is because I struggle to speak. Like, I can understand, I can speak well, but it takes me a while. I know the words in English, but I don't know them in Lithuanian. And sometimes I'm like, you know what, I'll just be silent.
When you're 8 years old, obviously you understand a lot more. Got told we're moving to England. And it was kind of like, for me, just like a really, really big adventure. I didn't see it as a bad thing. It was more, as the years went on, the novelty, it wore off. Everyone has a culture, and I feel like I'm in that in-between space. I'm in both, but I'm in neither. It's almost like my Russian side is fading, because I didn't say I'm British. I just feel like I can't attach myself to a group in this way. I'm too foreign here, I'm not foreign enough there. Home is not a place, it's a feeling. Like on a deeper level, it's the people.
A bittersweet joy we owe to the ancestors, an honour to laugh freely, to move and weave through the gaps of sacrifice. Their stories and mine are the soil I stand on, the soil I ground in. I am my essence, the lasting effect I leave on people I meet. I am more than one thing, not good, not bad, not lost, not found. I am the in-between, and I am enough.